Hello, everyone.
Hello from cold, wet,
Yeah.
rainy Melbourne. I
course.
am not gonna miss this at all. I'm gonna miss Melbourne. I'm gonna miss all of you. I'm gonna miss the people. I'm gonna miss the food. Where are we gonna buy Vietnamese in Mexico?
I have no idea. We'll
These are the
find out.
questions. But I'm not gonna miss the cold.
Anyway, we wanted to make this video to tell you more about the work that we'll be doing in Mexico.
Yes, we thought it would be helpful to give a picture of the broader context of Mexico. A lot of you often ask for the stats, which I can never remember off the top of my head. And so we're going to have a few stats just to help you understand more broadly what the church in Mexico is like and the need for mission mobilization.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with the stats. Currently, in Mexico, 94% of the population are Christians. Of those, 8.3% are evangelicals, which is equivalent to 9.1 million evangelicals in Mexico. This makes Mexico the second largest population of evangelicals in all of Latin America.
So that's a lot of potential in terms of opportunity for gospel outreach. But when you look at how many cross-cultural mission workers are actually being sent out from Mexico, it's only about 1,000, both within and outside of Mexico. So that's only 0.01% of the evangelical population of Mexico, which is why Mexico and more broadly Latin America is often called the sleeping giant. It's this idea of there's this huge mission force that are potentially able to be mobilized but haven't been yet. And so the need for mobilization is really big because there's people, they know Jesus, they love Jesus, but they haven't yet captured Jesus's mission, his vision for all people to come to know him and our role in that. And so that's the sleeping giant that we're hoping to be part of awakening.
And so, while there's a lot of potential in Mexico regarding missions, the reality is that there are not a lot of resources to help people, those who are interested in exploring about cross-cultural mission. There are only a few mission organizations that can offer resources and training for those who want to go on cross-cultural mission. There's this article that we came across. We will leave the link on the description. There's the story of this couple that they were interested in going on cross-cultural mission, but they couldn't find resources or a mission organization that could help them. And they say that they had no resources, nor support, nor experience. They thought that missions were only for foreigners coming into their country. So that's the reality regarding mission in Latin America.
And that's a really common perspective that you would likely to hear, not just in Mexico or Latin America, but across the majority world. This idea of mission being something that is done from the West to the rest. But what's exciting is that God is changing that so that now mission is understood as being from everywhere to everywhere. And the Spirit of God is doing a really beautiful thing where he is raising up and stirring the hearts of people, particularly in the global South, with a desire to take the gospel to those who don't know Jesus. The issue is that they don't feel that they have the resources and the equipment that they need to be able to do that effectively. And that's where Pioneers Mexico comes in, the team that we are, God willing, joining, because they are all about responding to what God's Spirit is doing and raising up, giving those resources and that training to Latin Americans so that they can have longevity on the field, so that when God sends them out, they're able to handle themselves well and proclaim the gospel faithfully in response to what God's called them to do. And that's something that really excites us. And that's a vision that we really align with Pioneers Mexico.
Well, we hope that gives you a better understanding of the context of Mexico and the team that we're joining.
Yeah, we are very excited to join this team and to join the work. So please be praying for them, even as you pray for us, that God would be blessing their work. And we would love to hear from you as well. You can get in touch.
Yeah, and also if you have questions or things that you want to find out, please let us know on the chat or email us. I'll be happy to respond to those questions. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.